What's going on, everyone? Max Forti back with another fragrance review. This is the first review from 2020, and of course we're going to cover a very controversial fragrance that's gotten the fragrance community up at arms. The new Dior Homme 2020 edition. Is this an altogether new scent or just a reformulation, guys? If you want to hear all about this one, stick around. It's coming up next. So what is going on, everyone? So in today's video, a fragrance that I really wanted to get my nose on as soon as I heard about it. Dior Homme 2020. In fact, there's going to be a Dior Homme Intense 2020 that as soon as I can get my hand on, I'll definitely review it for you guys. But this one here, one word that came to mind as soon as I just tested this at the store, I wanted to really give it more try, more test. I've been rocking this for about a week now, but I'm gonna tell you one thing that came to my mind as soon as I sprayed this fragrance on. And again, the sprays are still great. The only difference here with the bottle is it's a little more rounder as opposed to the squared bottle that we had was more squared with the older original formulation. I do love this house. As you can see, I'm a huge fan of the Dior Homme line. And again, I can smell it right now. One word that came to mind when I was spraying and trying this at the store is why? Why did you have to kill a good thing, Dior? They massacred my boy. Look what they did to my boy. But anyway, all joking aside, I am not happy with this one. But let's get into the presentation. As you guys see here, it's really cool. They rounded off the bottle a little more. They have this Dior Homme thing here, the logo in the actual cap. The sprayers are all actually amazing. The insignia here is no longer a CD for Christian Dior, and they actually have this little B thing here, and it's also inside of the cap. So a lot of attention to detail. You have the batch code here, and as well as at the bottom of the box. You have the sleeve thing going on. It is really nice. I picked up my bottle at Macy's, which you can pick up yours if you want to check it out. The 100 ml bottle like this one is going to run $95 USD. So let me start off by saying that when you spray this fragrance on, or if you're wearing this fragrance for the first time, if you're not familiar with the Dior Homme line, you're going to like the smell. It is a very nice, appealing, pleasant fragrance. You know, my wife liked the scent. It's not going to be mind-blowing or a fragrance that is a groundbreaking fragrance, just like this one was in 2005, which was the use of that iris that we love so much. They killed that iris altogether. It is no longer in the actual note breakdown. It's not present at all in this fragrance. So when you compare the two, it's a totally different scent. And from what I understand, from what I hear, Dior Homme is now discontinued, this particular fragrance and has now replaced it with this particular fragrance. So if you're a fan of the original formulation with the iris, get yourself as many bottles as you can because it is in fact discontinued, and as soon as we all know, it becomes hard to find and hard to get. You're gonna expect to pay $200 plus on this particular fragrance at website. So I'm just saying, guys, if you love it, get it. This one here is a totally different scent. It's going to be a very aromatic, woody kind of a fragrance. You don't get the iris, you don't get that balsamic kind of vibe, which you got with the other one. This is more of an aromatic, almost has a little bit of a fougere tendency to it. I get a little bit of a green vetiver in the base, which I think is definitely one of the notes. But it is very pleasant. People are going to enjoy it, especially if you don't have the experience with the original Dior Homme and you're smelling this for the first time. It's going to attest for the quality, for the good scent, for the nice impression that you'll make with this particular fragrance, as you expect with Dior fragrances. However, it's not groundbreaking. It's not something that I think sets it apart from what's been released out there. But one thing I like about this one is that it's not going to be heavy ambroxan. It's not sweet bubble gummy. It doesn't have a lot of the tonka ambroxan components that we're used to with current releases in the market. It's going to be definitely more grown up, more mature for someone who's perhaps working at an office. If you're, looking for a signature scent, I think this will fit the bill perfectly. So what do we get from this scent? I want to break it down a little bit so you guys can understand the actual scent profile. It's going to be a woody, spicy, aromatic kind of scent. The spiciness that I get here is perhaps from black pepper. There's also an earthiness, green kind of nuance that's rather linear here. That's perhaps given it by the use of the vetiver that's in this fragrance. There's also a dry patchouli vibe here, and also a white musk that comes to play as you get into the dry down of the scent. It is, like I said, very pleasant. It is nice, not groundbreaking by any stretch of the imagination. What I think about this fragrance, what it reminds me of, is if I took Dunhill Icon, the original, and I mashed it with Prada L'Homme. When the fragrance dries down, I do get a soapy vibe, which is very common with Prada fragrances. So it's like if I fuse, Dunhill Icon with Prada L'Homme, put them together, this would be their offspring. This would be like a mash between those two fragrances. That's what I get in the dry down. It is rather linear, and again, it is a nice scent, but I probably won't pick this up again unless it grows on me. I've been wearing it. I do like it. I got a few compliments here and there, but to my nose, unfortunately, it falls flat when compared to the whole Dior line that was really beautifully, surrounding the iris note, and they totally took it out. And unfortunately, that's why I'm kind of wearing black in this video as a signal of, they kill this fragrance like a funeral. Dior Homme is no longer. But again, if you haven't tried this, you haven't worn Dior Homme, you're not familiar with this line, you're just going in fresh, you're gonna like the smell. It's gonna be a pleasant, appealing scent that I think it's very enjoyable. Don't think I would pick this up again for $95, retail, but perhaps at a discount, rate, $60, right around that mark, $60, $70 perhaps. It's a good find. It's not a bad scent at all. Performance-wise, actually not too bad. I got about 6 to 7 hours with it. I do spray my clothes, so it'll stretch into the 7 to 8 hour mark. It leaves a nice scent trail, though, I have to say. If you spray on yourself, on your shirt, if you're spraying on your clothes, rather, you're going to get a real nice sillage with this one. People are going to get whiffs as you walk around. They're going to smell you. It's got a little bit of a freshness to it as well. Overall, a nice, woody, spicy, aromatic type scent from Dior, but not a good release at all when compared to the original Dior Homme. It definitely falls flat for me. If I had to summarize 3 words to describe Dior Homme, the new Dior Homme 2020, would be versatile, inoffensive, and pleasant. Seasons, I think this is definitely versatile, so it's something that you can definitely rock all year round. If you're looking for a signature scent, I think this will fit the bill perfectly, as I said before. Ages, I think it's more mature, somebody in college and up. If you're going for a job interview, if you're looking to wear something for work, day wear, I think this is great for 25 and up day wear. I think it's the best for this. Work scent would be good. I don't think date, unless you wear this as your signature scent, you probably wear this for a date, but I think this is more day wear, work scent, signature scent for daily, errands type of stuff. This would fit the bill perfectly for somebody that's 25 and up. I think it has a little bit of a mature quality to it. It's not sweet, it's not, playful. It's a more serious type scent, if you will. My final thoughts on this release is, like I said in the very beginning, why? Why is my only question. Why did Dior have to kill a good thing? Why completely replace the original Dior Homme with a whole different fragrance? Maybe they should have released this as a different, fragrance altogether. Maybe call this Dior for men, or I don't know, just come up with a new fragrance line and start with this kind of like a vetiver, woody, spicy type of scent profile and character, instead of killing the original Dior Homme that we love so much with that gorgeous buttery iris, almost cocoa-like vibe. I can go on and on and on. You guys know how much I love this stuff. But anyway, get the old one if you can. I hope they're not discontinuing the whole line, because that would just be an atrocity to this particular line. But anyway, those are my final thoughts. Let me know if you have tried Dior Homme 2020 down in the comments. I'd love to read your comments and figure out what you guys think about this particular fragrance. As always, guys, I appreciate the support. If you do like the content, please don't forget to show your support by liking this video, subscribing for a lot more. And of course, guys, don't forget to hit your notification bell icon if you guys don't want to miss out on what's happening in the fragrance world. New reviews just like this one straight into your feed. Thanks so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Keep on spraying and wear what truly moves you. I'll see you again soon.